my channel. Today we're shooting a vlog and I'm so excited for today's vlog because if you have been watching my videos, you know that Mondays to Thursdays I am in the office while Fridays I work from home, which I have done a video before, so I will link it up in the cards and down below for you to check out. But on the days when I am working in the office, I usually stay in for a couple hours before heading to the office. We usually head in around 11:30 to 12:30 depending on our workload and depending when the hubby is ready to go. But usually I wake up around 8 to 9 depending on how tired I am, and then I have around 2 to 3 hours to kind of settle in, get some stuff done first. Usually I do a lot of content creation stuff beforehand, and usually when I'm at work I just strictly focus on Point Hun, which is my planner and stationery shop, if you didn't know. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. And I do a lot of desk setup videos and productivity videos, so if you like any of that or all of that, make sure you're subscribed. So that's kind of what the vlog is about today, and I haven't done my makeup yet, so we're gonna chat a little bit about what I usually do during the morning, and then we're gonna do some work and I'm show you behind the scenes. And yeah, so first off, I want to share some goodies I got from Merit. They have given me stuff from previous times, and I do use a lot of the products that they have given me. For example, their bronzer stick, I basically still use this to this day. I switched between this one and my M Cosmetic one, but this one is actually really natural looking on and I definitely love it. They sent me some new goodies. We have the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. So we're going to do a little bit of makeup today while I chat about what I normally do during the day, and then we can go and do some behind the scenes. So we have this Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. It looks really, really cool. It just says shake well, so I'm going to do that. So that's why I haven't had any base or anything on yet, because I want to put the serum first. So this is technically a skincare product. You can probably use it when even if you're not using makeup, so that's really good to know. It does say you can do it daytime and nighttime. So here's how I look. It feels really refreshed and very hydrating, which I love, and it feels really nice. So I'm happy to try this out because I have heard of it, seen it on TikTok before, but I'm glad I have my own now. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the Clio Kill Cover Mesh Glow Cushion. I used this once and I did do a TikTok on it, and I think I was using it wrong, so today I'm going to try again. So what I'm going to do is that they say this is a mesh, so it's better to just sweep instead of press. That's how I normally do with cushions, and then you can use the back of this to kind of like take out all the excess and then kind of slowly put it on. I think I just like squeezed it and then put it on, and then it was super intense and maybe like too much. So I'm gonna try that out, but I'm gonna chat about what is usually happens during the day. So normally the hubby wakes up first and he goes to the office and do his thing first, and then I'm usually sleep another hour or so before I wake up. I try to wake up at 8 a.m. but sometimes depending when I sleep, I don't wake up till like 9. Usually that was kind of my latest I will try to wake up, but normally things get loud and outside there's people driving around, and I kind of do just wake up, I guess, naturally by 9. So that's really, really good. I will normally get ready and stuff like that, and then usually the first thing I do is grab coffee because that's what I love doing in the morning. It's like one of my routines. My goal to wake up is actually not 8, it's more like 7 to 7:30, so that way I can do some other things. My ultimate goal would be 7 so that I can have an hour or so to do things that I want to do. For example, like read a book or something, have some reading time in the morning, work out and just stuff like that. But since life doesn't always work that way, I'm just trying to focus on the schedule I have now, and then hopefully in the future I can get that stuff and do the things I want. So I'm just going to start slow and just kind of get used to this schedule now, and then hopefully in the future I can try waking up a little earlier. So I've been loving this Milk Hydro grip spray. Usually sprays don't really seem like it does much for me, but this one I do see a little difference, so that's really good. I feel like my makeup is really set during the day compared to the other sprays that I might use. So we'll check it out. I have the little bottle here because I just wanted to test it out first, and it's good for traveling. So the last product I have from Merit is their Flush Balm. I think I have like a travel size version. I'm not really sure, but I've heard good things about this, and I always love a blush that is easy to apply and just super simple. I'm the type that just likes simple things to use and then just move on. My makeup is pretty similar and pretty much the same every time I do it, and then I love trying new products that kind of either are better or about the same, so there's different options. So this is the color I got in Stockholm, which I heard is a pretty color, especially for the summer, so that's why I picked it up. So there it is, and then just gonna use the beauty blender to blend it out. So before my camera died, I was telling you how I love how buildable this blush is, because some of the blushes are a little bit too much when it comes in super pigmented, and I love how buildable it is. So that is the Merit blush, and then at the end I'm just going to finish off with my Merit bronzer. I always use this anyways. So I'm going to do that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this little Merit portion. Thank you, Merit, for gifting me these products. I'm so excited to keep using them. And every order comes with a signature Merit bag, which is super cute. And there's free shipping over $40. So I will link that down below if you're interested, along with the products I used today. And that's pretty much it with my makeup. And then in the end, I will just put some lip on, and then we're gonna head over to the office or to my desk setup, and we're gonna chat there. I'm using the NYX Fat Oil. I love this. It's super moisturizing. It gives a little bit of color, and then as mentioned, I love the Hydro Grip, so I'm just going to spray that, and that's it. Hope I am looking good for this video.
Are your arms wide enough to hold my oceans inside them?
So now I'm in the office. I just put down my drink, and I did a mini update of my desk. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it up in the cards up above and down below for you to check out. But I wanted to share these new desk mats that I have. I was using a bigger one for a while now, but I switched into these because these are actually from Han. I am so excited for these because by the time you watch this video, these are already out. These are my Arch desk mats. We also have them available as mouse pads also, so they look like that. So just in case you just want something smaller or not too big, there's that. And yeah, so this one is in milk tea. It looks a little pink, but it's actually more like a beigey color. But I love this so much because it just is a little bit smaller, because if I had my bigger mat, I wouldn't be able to fit this in here. It'd be a little tight, but this is how it looks. It's available in this maybe beige color, milk tea, and in black. I'll link it down below for you guys to check out if you want. But yeah, that's just a little update I want to do, because usually Han stuff is planner and stationery stuff, so occasionally we do some desk release, and I thought this was the perfect time to talk about it because I do desk content. So it's like the perfect kind of launch during this time. So I'm in my office and I got my coffee. Usually the hubby is here, but occasionally he needs to go to work a little earlier. We usually carpool together since our offices are like 2-minute walk apart. So he went to work first, but normally we would go together. That's why when I mentioned earlier that we will stay until he's ready to go. Usually he just has a lot of emails he needs to finish, and stuff you need to do before we head out. But mainly I'm pretty flexible. When I am at home, I try to work on Life with Holly Lifestyles. There's occasionally times where I have to do some emails for Point Hun or do some like little things, but when I'm at Point Hun, I usually just stick with Point Hun. That way I could just have more like a balance of the two. And yeah, so after I get my coffee, I usually do my emails. This is usually the part that I either like or don't like. I usually get emails from really weird companies or really interesting brands, but there are those times where there's some amazing brands and amazing people that I look up to message me or email me, so that's super exciting, and that's what I usually do in the beginning for at least 30 minutes, I guess, or depending on how many emails I get. So other than emails, this week I have to be pre-planning my stuff a little bit better than I normally do. Normally I do pre-plan for the week, and then kind of go from there, but this time I have to pre-plan for 2 weeks just in case, because I'm going on vacation on Thursday, so we'll be back till Monday, so I can enjoy the holiday and not have to worry about if I have my stuff done or if there's last minute things I haven't done. I'm still using my mini happy planner to do all that stuff and work with Notion to do that. I did share a setup video of this, so I will link it up in the cards down below for you guys. But this is perfect because I can always bring it to work. It's nice and small and compact. I can fit this in my bag easily. This is a really good size to have if you go out and about like I do. And another thing I've been really bad is doing my email newsletter. There was a week where we had a long weekend and then I forgot to do it. And then the week after I kind of had it ready to send, but it never sent because I guess, I don't know why, I thought I pressed the scheduled button and then things got really whack, and I have to get back into that because I was good for the first 8 to 9 weeks, and then I don't know what happened, but I do give away some freebies, so if you want to join, link down below. It's just a little update on my life, things that I've seen. Sometimes I just share some cool stuff there, so I will link it down below or right here for you guys to check out, but I gotta figure those things out. So email, pre-plan, and make sure I'm starting on my email list earlier this time, and I have to get it done by Wednesday since Thursday I am going to be away, and yeah. Another thing I want to share a little bit of is for Work Week Agenda. If you didn't know, I also have another planner shop which is called Work Week Agenda, which focus on 5-day work weeks. It's more of this aesthetic rather than a Point Hun aesthetic, which was the more elegant and minimal look. But I am releasing a daily version of the Work Week Agenda, so I'm going to be also testing it out to see if I like it, and be able to share some other content later on. But those are like the top 3 things that I have to do today, and then I'll share a little bit more of the rest of 2023.
Cause it's cold and I need your love. There's no one who holds me like you. No one who can melt this pain. There's no one who sees me like you. Makes me smile this
So I've been
way.
working on this layout for the daily version of Work Week Agenda for a while now, and I'm actually super excited. It's pretty similar to the weekly version. It's just that if you want to write more, if you have more things that you need to write, this is the perfect planner for that. Obviously, depending on your work and your business, or just in general, it can change depending on that. So I'm testing it out. We also will be releasing these new covers so that they're more affordable in case you don't want the thicker covers, and I'm excited for that because it is a little bit more compact also. So this is what it looks like. I want to share it with you. So you have a frosted cover here, and I'm planning to release these sometime in July, probably in the beginning of July, so that's exciting. So you have a clear cover to protect your page, and then this is what the cover actually looks like. Basically, you have the section just says daily work agenda, and then there's going to be a work week agenda version so that you can have the more affordable and the more simple cover for both planners. Basically, the planner is the most important part. The cover is just how you want to accessorize it and stuff like that. And I kept it super simple so that on this side, like on this on this blank area, you can actually use it as a dashboard. I've always loved that 4-point hunt, so I wanted to integrate that somehow in work week agenda, so you can take sticky notes and basically just have some important things you want to put there, or some notes that you might have that you just want to highlight and be able to see when you take out your planner. So when you take out your planner, these are the first things you see, just in case you need to remind yourself for some important things. So that is a little chat on that. So you got a sneak peek of the new daily work agenda coming in July, and I can't wait to share more with you on that, probably in another video, or you can follow at Work Week Agenda for more of that. So last but not least is mapping out the rest of 2023. Since I have some time today and the hubby's not here, I can chat a little bit more with you on that. But before this, that's basically what I usually do during the morning. It's usually super simple, it's more relaxing, just getting some little admin tasks done, and sometimes I even able to kind of like clean the house or like clean the house on certain things so that during the weekend I don't have so much to do. But yeah, that's basically what I do in the morning before I head to Point Hunt. The last thing to do is to map out 2023. I can't believe it's already halfway through the year. So I got my trusty notebook here. Any type of notebook is usually the best when it comes to kind of mapping things out. So yeah, I'm just gonna write down some things that I remember that I wanted to focus on, or kind of look back at my Notion to see what I wanted to focus on but haven't been doing, or things that just come up that I want to focus on. And yeah, just kind of write it down and kind of just be mindful when I start planning again when it comes to these things. One of the things I want to do is continue to grow my email list. The past few weeks has been crazy. I did mention it earlier. I started to forget to do my email newsletter. I was really good at it for the first 8 weeks, and then I slowly started going downhill, I believe. That long weekend really really screwed things over, but I'm going to be getting back into that and kind of growing that email list, and usually when I grow that email list I have freebies, so I might need to start promoting those as well. I've only promoted them a couple of times. I haven't done too much on that, so that's one of the things that I want to do, is grow my email list and promote my freebies, and even create new freebies also at the same time. So mainly is growing the rest of this year email list. Super important. I believe since I have forgotten the email list stuff, I think it hasn't grown as fast as the first couple of months, so I definitely need to get back into that. The other thing I want to do is have a solid media kit. Media kit is something I've had and have, but I feel like on my website I'm just going to, instead of having a PDF file in my media kit, I'm just going to have a web page of it so that I don't have to revise that media kit, kind of like edit the file and then re-upload the file. But then if I have it as a web page, I can just update the web page. I don't have to re-upload anything. So mainly is to have it on the website as a page. The two things that I really want to do for the rest of 2023. And other than that, I do want to focus more on YouTube and kind of more creative things, since I do have this new camera now. I hope you've been enjoying the new camera. I've been doing a lot of more vlogging recently because of this camera, so that's really good. Definitely motivate me to do more. And I've been uploading in 4K, so I'm hoping you're enjoying my imperfections, but I've been loving it because I just felt like it feels a lot more high quality. And I even get this wide lens. Like, look at this, it's amazing. Like, I know you can actually stream with this, so maybe I'll test it out one day, but streaming has also been something I want to do, so I'm definitely going to write that in here. I am missing one item, so that is the reason why I've been delaying my streams. And I'll be streaming either gaming, which I have done before, and maybe even some co-working stuff, which is super fun. And other things I want to do is maybe even do like some Lego stuff. I think that would be kind of cute to kind of just hang out and do Lego. So that is something I want to focus on the rest of this year. Also kind of set a schedule for this and stick with it and kind of connect with you guys. So that's super fun. And I can't wait for that. And if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, I'll link it down below so you can go check it out. I am at Cozy Cottage Bunny when I stream, and I think that would be really great to do. So these are the 4 things that I want to do for the rest of this year. I don't want to put too much in here or else it's just going to be overwhelming for me. Obviously, the other things is to find more brand deals. I think I am at a point in my following that I can get brand deals if I really try harder, or if I really learn to negotiate and find contracts and stuff like that. Sometimes there's things that's holding me back for certain things. So brand deals can be something I can work on the side. It's not something it's like a big project. It's just something I just need to gradually work on. If you didn't know, I did sign up for a course to work on that, and I did work on this for a little bit last 2 weeks, but I haven't done it this week because I am going on vacation this week. So I'm going to get back into that next week, and then mainly just still continue to focus on TikTok and Instagram, and basically just see what works and what doesn't work, and then just experiment along the way. And yeah, that is kind of my mapping out my rest of my 2023 section of this video, and I'm super excited because I get to chat with you guys on it and kind of remind myself on things that I've been wanting to do or wanting to focus on. And yeah, and that's it for today's video. It's a little shorter vlog because I'm just talking about my morning and things I do in the morning before I head to the office. And I hope you enjoyed a little bit about what I usually do, and then my goals for the rest of this year. I've been super grateful and super excited for all the things that have happened in the past year, and I'm excited to see more. And I can't wait to share with you and continue sharing with you my journey as a content creator and as an entrepreneur. And if you haven't yet, make sure to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!